Don't panic. I'm back. Yeah, you panicked. Talk about spooking you, huh? Yeah, no, don't worry. It was a disconnect on my end and everything. I think that the bad weather earlier on had an effect on it, but don't worry. I mean, like, I think I do. I don't know. Internet technology, they'll still turn around and they'll say, oh yeah, we've got no problems, but the second that there's a severe storm, people say there's no reason why the bad weather would ever affect the internet, because it's all underground. Yet you tell me you don't have technical issues when it comes to there being a lightning storm or any kind of like heavy thunderstorm or something. Just saying. Just saying. Just to be safe though, I'll play for a little bit longer because I want to see, right? I want to see what's going on here. Okay, I want to know what's happening. I saved the game. Yeah, spooky ghost. It's fine, it's nothing. Spook suit disconnects. I'll clear out your ears as well. Right, so the rest area was the mountain one. That's why I had to double check. The rest area was the mountain one. I checked the notes and then I realised it had disconnected. So the park was next to the apartments, and the rest area was near the mountains. So I want to go to the one in the mountains. Let's go. And I've got Susie as my partner, so like I said, I'll be using all of them because, yep, here we are. The phone booth stands, solitary, on the edge of the vacant rest area. An endless sea of trees stand behind it. I'm not gonna lie, can you imagine using the phone booth with that view behind you? Christy must have run into the forest after she heard the phone ring. As we remembered from the last time, though, we couldn't say it in front of Suzu. But she was going to do the final phone call. You know, she was going to call someone before she went into the forest. But yeah, imagine, like I said there, hello, hi there, I mean, sorry there was a slight disconnect there, but yeah, imagine standing in that phone booth and with that view next to you. So you can be on the phone chattering away to someone knowing that you're in this glass box that anyone can see you in, with all that view. I mean, even if someone was all the way over at the edge of the forest, if they started to run towards you, you've got to then get out that phone box and get out of there. Whoa, was that in the game or was that in my... I can hear a dog howl from nearby. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably just imagining it. I feel like that dog's calling someone. I think it's looking for its master. You understand it? Kind of, yeah. We have a dog at home too. And that one's not a regular dog. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure it's a spirit or ghost or something. Oh, she's gonna jump straight to the conclusion that it's a ghost. Oh. Whoops. I'm only supposed to talk about that stuff with my mom's friends. What the hell are your mom's friends doing? People will think I'm weird if I do. But you understand, don't you? Kid, are you seeing a therapist for this? Is your mom trying to get you out of this stuff, but you're sensory, like, aware? Yeah. Can she sense the supernatural? I'd always felt like something was different about her from the start. Anyway, mister, I think that's the telephone booth that's in the Hanayama rumours. You think that's the Kid, I was all ready to sing your praises, but where do you see another telephone booth? I'm pretty sure this is it. I didn't check her stats. I have to check her stats now. Rumors say the phone is supposed to ring if you wait by it for a while. Oh, that makes me feel really bad. I didn't check her stats. Okay. I'm guessing waiting outside doesn't count. Yeah. I think you're right. When I called her, it didn't ring until I went inside. But the booth is too small for 2 people. Either I or Suzu will have to go in. Should I go in? No. I'll go in. I can't stand around and make a kid do this. It's cramped inside and almost impossible to move around at all. I'd be a sitting duck if a spirit attacked me while I am in here. Ha 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 ha. Screw you, game. The clouded glass makes it hard to see the outside. That just makes me more nervous. Oh, well, that's not so bad then. That means that... You remember what I was saying earlier about how creepy that view is? No, it's not that creepy at all. That just means that now you have the knowledge that everyone can see you while they're inside, and they could run across there and you wouldn't be able to see them. This phone booth was made by Satan. I wonder how long I have to wait until the phone rings. Past the time I glance around at the inside of the booth. There's a poster attached to the window. Help our investigation. On the night of the 2nd of the 8th, or the 8th of the 2nd if you're American, 1990X, an assault took place in the forest nearby. That's okay, Ryu. Who knows? That might actually help boost up the quality of my stream. Who knows? If anyone has any info on this case, please notify H Police Department. This is dated 5 years ago again. Looks like something terrible happened here. The phone begins to ring. I hesitantly reach out and pick it up. The only sound I hear is the dial tone. No one is speaking. What's going on? Suddenly, there's a strange noise. Crunching. Smacking, like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Someone eating down the microphone during a goddamn live stream. Did you see it? Tucked in the smacking is a woman's voice. The voice is creepy, cold, and it chills me down to the bone. Emmy, thank you so much for that. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Thank you for the tips. It means the world to me, I really appreciate it. Is this Hannah Yomi? She asks a second time. Unfortunately, because I'm playing on a PS4, that doesn't jump up and scare the bejeebus out of me. She asks a second time. The rumours mention that I should say... I haven't seen it. Very seriously, I say, I haven't seen it. What do you want to see? It's going exactly as the rumours said. This is kind of weird to actually know what we're going to be doing before we do it. Hanayomi is supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. Christy told me to ask about the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. I'll give it a try. Buddha statues. Lord Buddha, doesn't your arm already have the mark of the Buddha on it? Tell me, you want a new Buddha? Why are you doing that? Tell me. Well, tell me. Tell me, tell me. Tell me, 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 tell me. Tell me. The line goes dead. The woman's scream is still ringing in my ears. I feel sick. It must be because of my brush with that blood-curdling insanity. Why didn't she answer my question? What was different from when the others asked? The mark on my arm burns dully, like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she was acting strangely. And did she say something to the effect that Buddha gave me this mark? Was she just too insane to differentiate between Buddha and a monstrous spirit? Or is this mark really the work of divine wrath from the Buddha statues? I wait a while longer, but the phone doesn't ring again, and there's no point in staying in here. As soon as I leave the booth, Suzu comes up to me. You don't look good. Did something happen in there? I tell Suzu about my conversation with Hanayomi. I wonder what's going on. She answered my question okay? Suzu's brow furrows in confusion. Do you want to see about that other telephone box? Maybe some clues are there. Or you can try one more time there. There's no time to get lost in thought. The last phone booth is at the park by T Apartments in the other direction. We'll head there after stopping at the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. New info was added to the spirit file, the second phone box. Okay, record, let's see. Wait, no, not record. Oops. Bag. Let's see. Oh, no, I can just press left and right. Okay, so Spirit Power 9. 15. Whew. That's impressive. Is that it? Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was just flicking through these and it was just an occult maniac who's addicted to BBS. He met Suzu through the readers column in Upa Arts Monthly, and she idolizes him like a big brother for whatever reason. That's kind of cute. This is the beginning of the hottest summer in the life of Eita, age 33. He's never gonna marry. Oh, his face changed. Return to Kujo Mansion. Yes. I'm just going to check with her. I'm just going to partner with her, just so I can see what her stats is. Yeah, good in English. Yeah, 11. Wow, she was the closest at that point. And just partner with him, just because why not? Bag 6. So I've got more than he does. Okay, time to talk to Mary then. You did call it synchro, nice one. I tell Mary what happened at the phone box. You say Hanayomi acted strangely. She called the spirit that cursed you with your mark Buddha. I cannot say I know what she saw, but from what you said, she will likely not respond to your question. That does not mean she does not understand you, however. Use any method available to obtain as much information as you can. Okay. The park, then. That was the last one we had to go to. Okay. I'm going with Eita. Apparently I'm going with Eita. Sugar. Right, okay. Let's just hoping we don't go into a boss fight. I don't think it'll be this soon. I mean, like, I'm only just coming up to the 2-hour mark. There's no way it's going to be anything like this. I see a small park tucked between all of the looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's already asleep. I'm pretty sure that's the phone booth from the Hanayomi rumors. Man, parks are kinda eerie when there are no kids around. I am going to take the belt off my trench coat, wrap it around your 7 chins, and hang you from that swing if you keep mentioning kids. So help me, you freaking creep. With that being said, continue. Well, now that I'm here, I still have no idea why Hanayomi hung up on me. I followed the rumors exactly. Where did I go wrong? I scratch my head. Don't adhere to the gossip. Defy it. Suddenly I hear that strange voice again. Gossip. In other words, the rumors. That tinkly little piece of music that plays when we're getting the story of the ghost as well, that track is called Rumors. So, what will happen if I don't follow the rumors? Eita, go back to the car. There's something I want to try, but it might end up backfiring on me. Oh, okay. Make sure you come back. I can't drive, so... Oh, right, wait a second. Eita puffs out his chest and holds his index finger up. I've got some good info from the BBS. I guess Hanayomi has this weird fixation on ice. If something goes wrong, just remember that. Huh? So what are you telling me to do? I'm not really sure either. Anyway, just avoid saying I and things like that. Don't talk about myself? No, I mean E-Y-E, as in eyeball. Oh, and just in case, don't mention words that have the sound either. Either. There's a limit to unreliability. I'll keep it in mind. Ita returns to the car. I step inside and wait for the phone to ring. And there's a poster in this booth too, just like the one at the rest area. This looks like it's been here for a few years. Young woman kidnapped. A young local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you were a witness to this crime, please notify the police. MPD. February the 8th. 5 years ago. I think the poster that I saw at the rest area had the exact same date. Coincidence? The phone rings. I grab the receiver and slowly pick it up. I hear a noise like someone chewing gum from the other end of the phone. An icy cold voice speaks. Did you see it? Oh boy. Don't do what the rumors say. Buckle up, kids. Old Spook Suit's gonna prod a scary little spooky. You saw, didn't you? You saw that thing of me. The voice cuts off. Something outside collides violently with the glass of the booth, but I can't see it. Live or die. I've only just started as well. I'm not going to have much soul power. Tell me, how did you see it with your own eyes or eyeglasses? A telescope. Don't mention eyes, you're right, that's what I was just thinking. Telescope, it's the only one with my eyes or with my eyeglasses. Telescope. No time for screwing around here. Oof. She gives us a bit of time to actually look at the question though, so this doesn't seem so bad. It sounds like something's searching around outside the... outside the phone box. You saw it. You said you saw it. What color? A beautiful color. Red, pink, green. What the... None of them's got eye. Well, one of them's got eye, an eye in it, but it's like ink. Oh, I think it was red, maybe pink, most likely. No, wait, maybe... Most likely, ikely, like, Definitely my romance is great. I believe it. My don't talk about me. Romance is great. I'm sorry, stream chat, if it seems like I'm not paying much attention, but because I don't have that much soul time, I've really just got to crack on with these questions. So I'm very, very sorry about that. Oh, thank God. The phone goes dead. The hand's gone as well. The next I know, the bloody handprint is gone, and so is the ominous presence. The question she asked me was strange. She was particularly anxious about what I had seen. I think I did a good job not mentioning anything like eyes in my answers. I'm going to guess that because of the translations there'd be something to do with the kanji that have something to do with eyes. Like, I think that some of the words being shoved in there, like the green, I bet like green, pink and red all have some sort of kanji, and pink is the only one that doesn't have it, so they wrote it like they did for the translation. Because I've got to remember this game is translated, so in that case they did a good job converting it. Overly conscious over being seen. Maybe that's where her secret lies. I exit the booth, and Aita rushes up to me. Did something happen? My mark hurt all of a sudden. I tell Aita about what happened in the telephone booth. Man, it beats me. Guess there's no way he'd have the answer. Oh, hey, something's on the ground there. Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think it was there before I went into the phone box. I pick up the paper and open it. To Seiko, I'll dispel all of your heartache. So forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. An incident? That's like a memorial letter. That's when you write to someone who's deceased as if they were more like a pen pal. Very, very common practice in Japan. In fact, actually, Ryu Bakura did it in the original manga of Yu-Gi-Oh! He writes to his sister, Amane. The posters I saw in the telephone booths mentioned something like that too. Could they be connected? I ask Aita what they think. I don't know. I don't think he's considering it seriously. I'm trading you out. I didn't mean to bring you along. Anyway, we visited all 3 boxes now. Wanna head back? I bet Suzu's worried about us. Yeah. We should probably head back for now. New info was added to the spirit file of the 3rd phone box. Can't even search with the torch, so there's definitely nothing here. Oh, welcome back. Christy is there in the garage. She's going through the files full of articles on criminal cases. How did the investigation go? Okay, I guess. Aita and I tell Christy what we discovered. I see. I can see Christy's mind working. Sun's in action. Hey, Mr. Yashiki. You know those posters and that bit of stationery you found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and killed. Are you thinking what? You mean like you think whatever incident it was, like, killed her? And that's why she's a ghost now? Is that what you're thinking, Sun? Oh my god, Christy, son. She sounds like a Christian. And if that's the case, then... She glances over at the files. The dates were 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened here in these files. Let's get Suzu to help out too. Go get a move on. Are you taking over now? Okay, fine. Screw it. All four of us begin reading through files. The clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crime in each city. They're all dated 5 years ago, or earlier. Did they get stored in the garage because they're so old? After a while... I might have found it. It's from 5 years ago in February. The victim's name is Seiko. Eita lays the file out on the desk, and we all peer at it. The file has articles about an incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Seiko Hasegawa. Apparently she committed suicide in the forest by H Castle on the eve of her wedding. She was in her dress when she was found. Suzu, you probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Eita. But I want to know more about Hanayome. I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but she sounds determined. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. It's rather odd for someone her age. I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Christy mutters just loud enough to hear. Then you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. Sorry, that hits me a little hard. Last year I lost 2 of my dogs as well to a fire, and once in a while I do still miss them, but that's horrible. Absolutely terrible stuff. That's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Seiko Hasegawa's misfortune. What? Oh. Eita somberly cuts in. His usual grin is nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. The pictures were sent to her fiancé. They threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Christy? Yeah. I heard that as well. Because of all that, Miss Seiko had a mental breakdown. And in the end, she hung herself. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. That must be the image of her on the bottom left. The cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent as that reality weighs on us. them? Suzu timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hasegawa and Hanayome's phone boxes. According to the article, the incidents that wrecked her life took place near each phone box. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by A Highway. The phone booths connect Hanayome and Seiko Hasegawa. You know, I don't know about you guys, but this is one ghost that I'm hoping I really do get right just to put it to rest. A coincidence sends a shiver down my spine. We're also at that weird state of the game where past two ghosts were scary, but we're so used to ghosts now that this is sad. So that note we found by the telephone booth, did Seiko's fiancé write it? Most likely. What's strange is it was there, and not where she committed suicide. Did Hanayomi put it there? Maybe she was telling us something. I have no clue how spirits think, but if Suzu's right, then that note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Miss Seiko's fiancé was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicised at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all the more tragic, and the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiancé now? Well, he began acting strange due to the shock, and then went missing. Some say her suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all of the culprits went missing too. You hear about that online too? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Hubs? Like pre-internet chat rooms? Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that. And I bet those... Oh, sorry, the blue, it's me. And I bet those pictures were of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out and took pictures of her. Her face soaked with tears. Did you see it? This hits pretty hard due to like my favourite horror movie as well. I know I can't talk about that too much because I'd love to share that, watching that with you guys at some point. But yeah, there's a certain bit of irony in this case hitting for me now. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look, don't look." Don't look, huh? Hanayome has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it, night after night, until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserve to die. But it's still really creepy, you know? Suddenly, a line from the note pops into my head. I'll dispel all of your heartache. Hey, Christy, do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Seiko killed herself? I was a reporter at the time, so I did go to the location. But that was 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arch at the entrance. Going back into the forest again, it seems. So you're really going to go? Yeah. We might be able to figure out something about Hanayome. Okay. Though I'd much prefer to stay here. Don't worry, you're going to. New info was added to the spirit file, gathering info at the mansion. Other. Let's head into the mansion. And since I said I've used Suzu, I've used Ada, time to partner up with Christy. Yeah, I'm at the curfew as well. Talk. I tell Mary about Seiko Hasegawa. What a sad woman. Her grudge against the world turned her into Hanayome. If this is indeed the case, you may find a clue in the forest where she committed suicide. And since I am coming up at 2 hours, I'm going to save the game there. And I will call it for this stream. No idea how long it would take for us to be able to head into the next stuff that's creeping in. Remember, the past few times we've gone with... This is the time we've been back to the mansion the most, and I don't want to chance it. I would like to save now. And, you know, like we did with Shimio and Hanahiko, when it came to the final boss fight, we got one more chance to go back to the mansion and then come back, but we've gone back and forth so many times now that I don't really want to risk it. I want to save the game here, and then we'll continue from here. I will be streaming tomorrow, finishing this up. I just want to say, I know we touched upon a lot of subject matter here that was quite serious and quite intense, but hopefully it's not brought you down. Hopefully, if you've been streaming, or if you want to stream today, or, you know, anything like that, hopefully this little moment of putting your controller down and getting a chance to let someone else be at the controls gave you a bit of respite. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to absolutely everyone. I want to say thank you once again to Crater Draws, who gifted out 5 subs while I was offline. That's absolutely phenomenal. That is such a supportive thing to do, and I am so grateful for that support. Hopefully, I will be able to do more in order to earn that support and to, you know, earn the, hopefully, I guess, not earn anything really. I hope that I can continue to entertain you all, and I hope you can continue to enjoy the stream. And, like I said, oh my god. Emmy, oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. Emmy just swooping in here out of absolutely nowhere. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'm really grateful that you're here. I really am. Crater is an absolute sweetheart. With how heavy and serious everything went from how serious everything was in the chat for a moment. Well, in the game anyway. This feels really positive to end on, and like I said, tomorrow, instead of finally defeating Shimio, I guess I kind of want to say we'll be finally putting Hanayome to rest. Here's hoping. Thank you so much. I'll be on Discord afterwards just to get in touch with everyone. and just to chill out for a little bit. Synchro, man, thank you. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I just want to say thank you so much, guys. This really means a lot to me. I hope that I can continue to be a good streamer, and I hope that I can continue to support you guys as much as I can. No, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. If you're in the stream, it's absolutely fine. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stop crying. I'm just gonna get all emotional up in the house and everything, and I can't be doing that. You're ruining my persona. I've sat here and I've got the art and everything and the merchandise, and it's got all the things, and it's I'm supposed to be a spooky guy, and here I am with tears coming down my face. So thanks for completely and utterly ruining my personal image. Thank you for completely and utterly ruining the illusion that I am one spooky guy. I'm just sitting here just like everyone else is running around terrified of ghosts, and I'm sitting here crying because it's like, but it's a sad ghost, and now I'm full of happiness and joy. So thank you so much, guys. Be kind to each other, alright? As much kindness as you've ever given me, I'll make sure to give as much kindness as I can back. And I hope that everyone gives you as much kindness as you guys have given me. I'm going to continue to support Synchro and help you guys get to affiliations so you guys can do good things with your life that you deserve. And I'm gonna continue to support Amoeba. And I'm gonna end the stream now finally, alright? Thank you so much, all of you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care and stay safe. Bye.